Oh.
I don't really want to work for anyone and choose Bitcoin. To make $200 in a day, that's good money. Absolutely.
What's up, everybody? It's me, Alex, Fatman The Flipper. I'm your friendly neighborhood Fat Man, and welcome to another Bad Boys of Reselling. I knew that was going to happen. We're trying new things, man. We're trying new things, you know. We're always innovative. We're always doing new things, and then people come and copy us. So we really appreciate you guys, and we love you, and we feel honored. Thank you guys for showing up to the show. We have some awesome special guests. Not only are they from another part of the world, but they're also from the future, technically. So I'm gonna go ahead and let everybody introduce themselves. We'll leave the special guest for last. Jordan, say what's up to the people.
What's up? I'm Jordan, not the DG picker, as Erin keeps plugging my link. But I'm my flipping life. I sell on eBay, a little bit on Amazon, Mercari, Poshmark, and I sometimes do YouTube. But I'm super excited to have these special guests tonight. And back to you, Alex.
Well, Oscar, say what's up to the people, man.
What's up, everybody? This is Oscar El Cubanaso. I am also a reseller. I sell on eBay. I sell on Mercari. I also sell on Amazon. Occasionally, I do a little bit of YouTube, too. Recently got into storage unit buying. And I'm also excited to have our special guest on with us tonight. Thank you guys for coming on with us from the future. I know it's going to be an amazing show. Thanks to everybody that's joining us, that's in the chat. Back to you, Alex.
All right, now with the weather. How's it going over there in Australia? What's up, guys? Erin, Mitch, go ahead and introduce yourselves to those who don't know you and to those who do know you.
Well, we are the Retro Rescuers. I'm Mitchell. This is Erin. Erin, you can introduce yourself. You're a big girl. We are full-time resellers, but we mostly like to show off our thrifting adventures on YouTube. That's sort of our main little jam. So if you're into that sort of thing, head over to our YouTube page and check us out. Not now, though. Wait till this is over, then go over.
Well, yeah, definitely the links to their Instagram and their YouTube is in the description. I've been following you guys on Instagram since I basically opened up an account, more or less. I mean, I honestly don't know how long you guys been doing it. I think you were there a lot longer than me. But I remember from the beginning, you were one of the first people I was following, and you guys are just awesome. The things you find, just your personalities. We're super excited to have you on, man.
Thank you.
And lady, man and lady. That's we call everybody man over here. At least in Miami, that's how we either say guys or man. Man is the universal.
I don't care. You call me man. I'm not much of a lady.
Right. So you guys are all the way in Australia. Where exactly in Australia are you?
We're from Melbourne. It's on the west side of Melbourne. In a couple of months, we're going to be moving into the city. So that should be a bit of an excitement. But as for now, we're in the western suburbs of Melbourne.
Awesome. Now, if anybody here is in the chat from Australia or came on behalf of the Retro Rescuers, go ahead and say what's up. And we want to welcome you also. And if you haven't subscribed to their YouTube channel, go check them out. And also their Instagram, it's just super fire. It's in the description. You guys can check it out after the show. And if you have any questions at all, and you want to throw at them, go ahead and put it in the chat. And we're going to try our best to catch your questions and throw them up there so they can answer. We can answer. We can all answer. But you know why I love y'all, man? I love y'all because y'all just fresh to death. Y'all are funky fresh. There's no like you guys are all about the retro rescuing and just the vintage nostalgia that surrounds your life. It's like you live in the most happiest moment of life, your whole life. Like every day is the happiest moment of your life. You know?
Yeah, man, we're nostalgia addicts. Like, we're addicted to our childhoods. Me, anyway, personally, I grew up pretty poor. So for those of you out there know what it's like, all the kids at school, they got that deadly new Street Shark. They've got the best Super Nintendo the day it comes out. Whereas me, I had to wait a few years or even, 5 or 4 years before I got a new console. Erin did it.
I was rich.
She was, I don't know about rich. She definitely had a silver spoon, and I was using the old wooden one. But yeah, man, it's all about hunting down that stuff that you just couldn't get your hands on as a kid. That's what it is for me anyway.
That's what's up. How about you, Erin? What is that? Is that what got you into it too, or how'd you get into the whole
thing?
Like, yeah.
To be honest, I was always into that kind of stuff when I was growing up. But then when I met Mitchell, he obviously made it. He was obsessed, so I couldn't not get obsessed as well. And it's just what we found that we love to do together, and so I've kind of just developed my interest further as an adult as opposed to a child. So. Yeah.
Which is awesome because I see a lot of dudes out there and women, I guess, their partner can be pretty against it. Like, what are you doing hanging out at the thrift all the time and not spending time with me? Whereas she got into it super fast with me, and it's our main hobby. Or not hobby, but it's our lifestyle. So it's worked out really well. Thank God, yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. I want to say what's up to some of the people in the chat.
Yeah,
we have I just saw NASCAR man 3345. What's up, Derek? Alexis, what is going on? Let me give Alexis a blue red real quick. She deserves one on YouTube 24/7. It's amazing the effort she puts in.
It's so crazy.
I can't catch your name.
Follow you guys. I'm about to go to the thrift right now, and it's 9 o'clock here, and they're closed.
Yeah.
It's just crazy to see the comments rolling.
So over the place. Do you guys seem to have thrift stores that are opened at nighttime there, though? I know I've seen a few YouTube videos of people, and they're thrifting at nighttime at a Goodwill and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. Mine close at 8 p.m., so it's
that's great, man. They all close here at 3 p.m. for us, 4 p.m.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's really bad.
They just hate us down here.
And most of them open up at 10 p.m., so it's a very small window.
Is that because Australia is known to be one of the most dangerous places in the world when it comes to wildlife? You got the most venomous snakes.
Yeah.
You got the craziest animals out there.
Yeah, so if you go into a thrift store too late, there is a chance there will be a crocodile or some shit like that. But it hasn't happened to us yet, probably because they closed early, so they're looking after us.
Like when you leave a store, they announce out of the loudspeaker, "We are closing the doors. And on your way out, please keep an eye out for kangaroos and."
Well, we ride the kangaroos to the thrift store, so the kangaroos are the sport, and then we make sure the reptiles are out to the side.
Yo, that would make the Lil Nas X song so much better. You know the Lil Nas X song, right? The famous one. Yeah. Instead of taking his horse, he'd be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna take my kangaroo to the store. I'm gonna hop till I can't no more."
We need that as our theme song.
Yeah, can you write our theme song?
You can write our theme song and chuck us in a kangaroo, and that'll be sweet. Thank you.
Look, I'm a freestyle something. Ready? They got employees in the back, donations by the stacks. Wait, they put it in the bag. Polo tags. Riding on a Porsche, walking through the doors. Grab a carton, fill it like I'm. Wait, grab a carton, fill it like I'm buying out the store now. Can't nobody tell me nothing. All right, that's it. I'm gonna stop.
That was good.
That was good. Better than me.
Thank you so much.
Just hit the board again.
My bad. Go ahead. My internet's choppy, so I either have a lag or you guys chop a little bit, but it's not you. It's me. It's not you.
Are you breaking up with us? Are you? Right now, you're letting us down easy.
Listen, I just discovered things about myself that I didn't know.
Yeah.
Look, I'll give a shot in Pirate.
No idea what you said there.
Yo, see, I'm telling you, I don't know if y'all talking.
We're just gonna not
shout out to Store Jackson Pirate Mike. Just do this. Just do this. All right. Mike, what's up, man? Thank you for the $10 super chat. He said, I love y'all. Hashtag hustle grind with wine. When you put a post out there and you do it with love, put that hashtag in there and show Pirates some love. And let me say what's up to a few more other people. And I tried giving you a wrench, but for some reason it's not letting me. Like it's not giving me the option to give moderators. So I'll hook it up later. Alexa.
I don't want any control.
They took over the channel. They have all control, and they said no.
Not happening.
Yo, what's up, Jody? What's up, Connie? What's up, Mary Deathy Deals? What's up, Ed Cubanaso? What's up, Mary Brown? Tiffany, because she said Robin, Jen from Reselling Addicts, Careless Kingdom, just everybody, the modern retros, what's going on? Diana Smith. And I'm sure I'll catch y'all as you go. Tommy from the Bargain Effect, what's good, man? And all you people, you know we love all of y'all. If we didn't shout you out, we will next week, and if not, later on in the show. But get our attention, man. Come on, we can't see you. So does anybody have questions?
Let's to bed real quick.
There was someone said something about Erin before. What was it? What did they say? They called you a bitch. No, I think it was a good thing.
Stop lying for real.
I'm trying to look through those comments. I couldn't find it. It's not there.
If they said that the 1,000 moderators that I have, one of them would have probably blocked it out.
No. It was a good thing. I think it was a good bitch. You know, there's a bad bitch and then there's a good bitch.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, no, it was in a good way. It was with a fire next to it.
Yeah.
Bad meaning bad, but bad meaning
I wanted to find them so we could thank them just because it was nice, but I couldn't find them.
I'm gonna get it.
Erin's trying to find
Here it is. It came up fresh.
Yo, what's up, Justin? Justin's in the house. I haven't seen you in a minute, man. And yeah, so everybody in the house, we got 41 people watching, 44 actually just changed. If you can give this a thumbs up, you see this hat right here? I don't wear it because it's pretty. I wear it because it got a thumbs up. And it makes me feel happy. So give this a thumbs up. And if you haven't, shared this so we can get some more people in here. Also, one more thing I forgot to mention earlier. The Bad Boys of Reselling, thanks to Mitchell and Erin. I'm not sure which one of y'all was talking to on Instagram. Which one was it?
Probably me, most likely.
Okay, so when I was talking to you, you asked if we had an Instagram for the Bad Boys of Reselling, and we didn't, but now we do. So in the description, we just made it public today, not too long ago. Go ahead, guys, and follow us on Instagram there too. The link is in there for Bad Boys.
I'm going to follow it right now.
You guys should. I just tagged y'all. I tagged y'all. I made a post, and I tagged it, y'all.
Bad Boys of... Here we go. There we are. Done. Look at that.
This video is brought to you by Sugar-Free Red Bull.
I hope they pick that up and sponsor you.
Right? That'd be awesome. Yo, so Oscar, you got any questions for him? Because I got 1,001 questions, and I won't stop talking, and everyone knows that.
Yes, I do actually. I want to know, starting with Erin, your favorite Ninja Turtle. Who is it?
Oh, fuck.
Just say
Donatello.
Why?
Because he wears
He's purple one, yeah.
Because he's got purple on. Okay, I am not a big Ninja Turtles person. I'm gonna say that straight up. But I like purple Donatello.
Yeah, Donatello is my favorite too. So sort of just.
What do you like, Donatello? All right.
The reason I liked him because you remember the 4-player Ninja Turtles arcade game.
Yes, of course, absolutely.
I picked him all the time on that. So as a kid, I just felt like the staff was the best weapon, and so he sort of became. That's my turtle. That's why.
All right, here's mine.
Oh yeah.
Who's that?
Raphael.
Raph. Do you like the new turtles?
No, I just have there.
Yo.
Oh yeah, you got new and old. Yeah, cool.
But you heard that they're gonna be rebooting, like trying to remake the original Ninja Turtle movie, right?
Yeah, I've seen that. That's a bunch of people started like reposting the old '90s ones and stuff. Man, I loved those movies. They were just.
When they were wearing suits.
Yeah, they're wearing the suits,
Yeah.
and you can see the eyes through their neck sometimes. It was pretty dodgy, but nostalgia plays a part, and it keeps it cool.
Yeah, I know. They're supposed to try to, because everybody got upset. Like the real Ninja Turtle fans. They got upset when they changed it all up. So, and it was already in the talks or something like that about trying to get back to the original, like just redo the original.
Yeah.
Like imagine how good it was before with Jim Henson and all that stuff. Like imagine what they could do now. I love Ninja Turtles. You see this?
Well, Vanilla Ice better be in it. So if Vanilla Ice isn't in it, I'm not watching.
Dude, that would be awesome. I worked with a guy that was best friends with him. They used to ride motorcycles together. I never got to meet the guy, man. And I would have been bad if I met him. I would have been bad.
I mean, you got to get that rap. He's got to make a new rap song for the new Turtles movie. Get it all happening again. It would work, honestly.
Yeah. Yo, we got a super chat from. Let me see this. Tiffany, a finder's keeper. Let me do the whole special little look. Oh, super chat. Oh, changing color. Oh, wait, I can make it do more stuff. Oh, changing color. All right. We got a super chat from Tiffany, finder's keeper, and she says, and I know it's a she because her name's Tiffany, you have come a long way in a short time in this business. Props to your hustle, Alex. Thank you, Tiffany. She's been a good friend of mine and follower. We relate because we have she loves snakes and I love snakes, and I have a snake. And I thank you so much, Tiffany. That means a lot. Huh?
Is it a python?
Yeah, it's a ball python.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm still all up on the screen, huh? Where do you live? Huh? Where do you live?
Truman Show. God. Excellent.
All right. Sorry about that. It's an inside joke. It's a thing we do. So, okay. So, you guys like Donatello. Oscar likes Raphael. I'm a Michelangelo guy because Mikey is like the most immature one. And Jordan, which is your favorite Ninja Turtle?
Oh, you're really gonna hate me, but I didn't watch the Ninja Turtles.
Man, it's okay.
I don't know.
That's why I was laughing. Okay, how about this, Jordan? When you were a kid, what was that cartoon that you really loved? Or like the action figure, that toy?
Rugrats, man.
Rugrats.
Rugrats.
That was a good one.
All right, so
Tommy was the other one. Power Rangers and Rugrats.
Tommy, Chucky, or Phil?
Tommy.
Is this Rugrats?
Yeah.
Well, I always said I was like Chucky because I had Chucky Finster front teeth.
Yeah.
I had big ass front teeth as a kid.
Yeah, no, Chucky's cool. I reckon Phil and Lil as a combo were pretty boss too.
Yeah.
I was definitely a Tommy guy.
Tommy, straight up.
Yeah, I was Tommy all day. Tommy, I always wanted to get Angelica, man. Like, why you gotta mess with us, man? Like,
he was always such a.
Well, yeah, we're just trying to chill and make believe, and you're over here all up in our make believe. Like, why are you messing up our make believe?
Like that time when Chucky or whatever swallowed the watermelon seed, and she went in there and was like watering it and shit, like gonna make the watermelon kill Chucky. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Dark.
Actually, the whole meaning of that whole show is really dark.
Yeah.
Well, I've never
The whole backstory to that show is really dark.
Yo, I just realized. I'm sorry, I gotta mention this because I like to admit my faults because that way I don't repeat them again, right? I was totally logged into the original YouTube account that I had when I first watched YouTube before I changed to Fatman The Flipper, right?
Yeah.
And I just said hi to somebody, and you'll see the little Fatman logo, and it says hi, Brittany. So let me switch up my thing. Y'all go ahead and conversate, but I just want to admit this because I feel shamed, and I want to lift that shame off of me. So now I don't feel shamed anymore.
I forgive you. It's okay.
Again, Alex.
I'll try my best.
Everybody say hello in the chat to Alex Melendez.
Ben's in the house. Ben said he wasn't allowed to watch Rugrats because of how mean Angelica was. So I've heard of kids not being allowed to watch The Simpsons, but Rugrats, that takes the cake.
The interesting thing about The Simpsons, to this day, kids continue to watch The Simpsons. My daughter, she'll tell you what episode it was that Lisa did drugs. She'll tell you anything about The Simpsons. She'll tell you the exact episode. These kids, they're still watching.
Man, it's on Disney Plus now. Is it Disney Plus? Every episode?
Is it?
Something like that?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, because Disney bought Fox, didn't they?
Maybe it's different.
Yeah, it might be different in Australia.
We don't have anything.
Yeah, we don't have anything, man. But we got Disney Plus, and I'm pretty sure every episode of The Simpsons is on that.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it is.
They have like 40, 42,
40,000 years of Simpsons.
That's crazy. I just came back like 2 weeks ago from Universal Studios, and in Universal Studios they have like a Simpsons land. So I went into what's the name of the bar? Moe's Tavern. I went in there and everything was exactly like in The Simpsons. It was pretty cool.
That's cool. We've got like a mini putt golf course here, and they've got like the lounge room set up, the Moe's Tavern. But you guys have, man, we got nothing in Australia. Like you've got Universal Studios, all those like crazy theme parks. We've got like 3 over the whole country, and our country's huge. So
yeah,
you got to travel ages to get to anything pretty cool.
How long is a flight from Miami to Melbourne?
20
something hours.
20 over 20 hours, easy.
Holy cow.
And I wonder if I would fly into the future, if I would fly to the past. Like, how would that work?
I don't know. I think the plane doesn't fly quick enough for it to. I don't know. I'm half simple, so I can't for you. I'm not going to pretend that I know science.
I'm the smart one, and I don't know.
Yeah, she doesn't know, so we're both pretty bad. All I know is that you'd get here and then just go, what the fuck have I done? The heat is killing me. I'm out of here. So I guess not doing it, at least for a couple more months until the coronavirus is, they fix that shit up.
Yeah, coronavirus. I heard that Australia was considering moving their population to a small island to quarantine them. Is that true?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Not everyone.
Not everyone. Just people flying in.
Oh, okay.
But Australia likes to do that. We send everyone off to camps who try and come here.
I just started a rumor.
Yeah. All the newspapers.
We get evacuated.
Yeah.
To Christmas Island.
I'll get arrested tonight. There's a knock on the door. It's all happening. Thanks to you. Bad Boys of Reselling have pretty much put retro rescuers in jail. Thanks.
We'll collect some super chats to get you out. Don't worry.
Yeah, bail's a lot less in Australia than it is in the States. I noticed that.
Really?
Yeah. You guys got to pay like $1 million bail for not paying your taxes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, now we just get ordered to an office and that's naughty. We're not too good for that.
Oh
Yeah.
man,
How
are the authorities over there? Are they like super hardcore, or
Well, we're super so they leave us alone most of the time. But I don't deal with them.
Yeah, because you go to some countries. You go to some countries. I don't know if I'm breaking up, but you go to some countries and you see, like I went to the Virgin Islands, and over there the police walk around with AK-47s.
No.
Like they're so they're not like that over there.
No, it's so tame. Like I love the police because I would like run into their arms. You know what I mean? I would just.
They like ride around on push bikes with like tight pants on and little belts. They don't even have guns half the time. You know what I mean? It's not really.
So you just got all blood running around.
Yeah, we have some police on horse in the city. They ride around on horses.
That's cool.
Yeah, the only ones I really see with like insane weapons are the people that take the money out of the ATM machines. Like the machines that cash, those guys have some like heavy artillery.
You mean
But
bank robbers?
they're not even police.
bank robbers.
Bank robbers?
No, the guys who stop the bank robberies, but they're not police. They drive around in like armored vehicles. Yeah.
Oh, actually, the protest police, because we're getting a lot of protests in Australia at the moment, they're starting to, apparently they've organised to get really big guns for the protesters.
Ooh,
Not for the protesters, sorry, for the crowd control.
Crowd control, yes. Scare people.
Now, were you guys affected? I'm sorry to like totally switch because it just popped in my head and I didn't realize. But were you guys affected by the those fires that were happening, or are they still happening right now?
I mean, there's always fires. In summer, there's always going to be fires popping up on hot days. So it's kind of hard to say that there's none ever going.
Yeah.
But we weren't personally affected by it. We were affected by the fact that there was a lot of smoke in the city, like heavy smoke for a couple of days. And my grandparents live on a farm out in Gippsland where a lot of the fires were in Victoria. And they were evacuated, but thankfully their farm was fine. But they're all like every year they're in danger of getting.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like everyone needs to realize that this sort of stuff happens almost every year in Australia. It was just that this year's was much worse than normal. But every year we have a season of fires. Most of the time it's pretty good where no one's houses get lost and stuff. But sometimes it's one or two and it doesn't really make the news. But this time around it was pretty bad. The worst thing that I've noticed from like the reports and stuff is that 500 million wildlife died from it. That's the most ever. So that's over 500 million koalas and national sort of animals that are just toast now. It sucks.
That's crazy. Yeah, it puts into perspective. I mean, all the things that happen all around the world. Like, there's really nowhere in the world you can go where there's not like a natural
kind
of thing happening. If it's not a hurricane in South Florida, it's an earthquake in Tennessee, and
But you guys get tornadoes, don't you?
I'm sorry?
You guys get tornadoes?
Yeah, there's tornadoes out here.
Yeah, we don't get any of that stuff. That doesn't happen in Australia, tornadoes.
Yeah, the only thing
I see, like in America, some big tornado, like it used to just blow my mind. It was like a movie. It blew my mind how something like that could exist. It's like
it's crazy. I've seen a couple. I saw two growing up. Like I remember seeing them. One of them was actually a water funnel. We're in the middle of the ocean. Like we're in the middle of the ocean. My dad is swimming. Right. I just got on the boat. My dad is spearfishing, and all of a sudden there's a big old tornado like 50 feet away from us. All the way to the sky. I mean, huge. And I'm screaming out, "Hey!" And he just looks at it. He looks and he goes, nothing. I'm like, he did the same thing when a hammerhead shark was following him. Because when we would go fishing, do you guys go fishing? Let me finish. Well, when we go fishing, he would jump it off of the boat with a rope, and we'll tow him, and he'll be looking for like nice coral reefs that we can fish from, right?
Yeah.
There was one time we were doing that, and all of a sudden I see this like 3-foot shark fin stick out of the water, and it was like 10 feet. It was right behind him, like the shark was gonna bite him, was gonna fish him, and he looks back at the shark, and there was nothing we could do. Luckily, nothing happened, but he said it was like an 8-foot hammerhead shark that was behind him.
Oh, damn.
Crazy.
No, we're definitely not swimming with sharks. That's not us.
Yeah. Kent Dangle. Kent says because your dad is Chuck Norris.
My dad is Chuck. My dad is the Cuban Chuck Norris. He is.
I can get an autograph.
The Cuban Chuck Norris and the Cuban Bruce Lee. He's both of them put together.
Yeah, we'll hook us up with an autograph.
So,
I'd appreciate that.
All right. I got you. He'll autograph it in Spanish. Yo, so let's talk a little bit of reselling, right? Real quick.
Yep.
Like, because this show is, we talk about everything with a little bit of reselling. So let's throw a little bit of reselling in there, right? Just to keep the people like, oh, okay, this is a reselling show. All right. So what is the most amazing find at a thrift store that not only was it something that you could make some decent money with, but something that just you didn't want to let go? You know what I'm saying? Something that you wanted to keep for yourself. Is there anything like that that you can think of? And that goes to you guys too, Oscar and Jordan, and everybody in the chat too. Let me know.
You're gonna have to repeat the question for me because I was looking at how Kent wrote in Miami we DDT sharks, and I was thinking to myself, that's so true. So,
Where's that comment at? Hold on. Oh, and I see I got a super chat from some lady I've never met in my life.
Shout out to the lady.
Shout out to the lady. That's actually my mom. Let me give a shout out to her real quick. Hey, mom, what's up? Thank you for $10. That I'm gonna end up
mom
buying
comes
food with. My mom still buys me food. Anyway, for Retro Rescuers,
for that $10 when you walk out the door.
please work on your freestyle, making me look bad. Hello, all in the chat. I don't know what that means, mom, but I still love you. You're the best mom that I've ever had in my whole entire life.
Was your mom like low key dissing your freestyle just then?
For sure.
No, my mom's like the number one supporter of me.
She is freestyle.
She wants me to freestyle because she knows that if I do, I'll blow up. Like Eminem will hear it and he'll be like, "You right now."
In a scope. Here you go.
Should we answer the question?
Oh yeah, do you want us to answer that question? I forget. Oh wow, that's the best thing we found in thrift that I didn't want to get go of. Probably the Atari porno games.
Yes.
I still haven't let go of them. So just a bit of information they were. Do you remember the old video game system, the Atari?
Yep.
Like before the Nintendo, before the Sega. Anyway, this, I think they're in the pull-out drawer. Erin will go grab them. They pretty much were adult pornographic video games for the Atari. So the graphics are horrible, but it's like some really bad shit, like pretty much raping as the main part of the game and things like that. There's like Custer's Revenge, Beat 'em and Eat 'em. There's another one, Bachelor Party or something. But wait for Erin, I'll bring it back out. I'll show you the box. We got that for like a stupid good price. But the craziest thing was they were all like sealed. So as you can see, still in packaging. And these things, man, this shit is some of the rarest video games you could ever find and have them sealed. So yeah, look at that cover art. So pretty mad. Like this thing here, this game here. This
Hold on, let me put this on blast. Hold on. Yeah. Wait. How do I do this? I hit this right here.
There you go.
Oh, big screen now. I won't block you, baby. So this game, for example, you're this horrible dude, and you pretty much just have sex with this tied up Native American lady. It's really fun. They don't have any pictures on the back to show gameplay, but do some research of your own and just YouTube these video games. It's madness. But, oh yeah, this one here, Beat 'em and Eat 'em. So you can only imagine what Beat 'em and Eat 'em is. So the object of the game is you'll just stick with her mouth open on the bottom of the screen, and then obviously there's some dude up the top. But yeah. That's hands down the best thing I've ever found in a thrift store.
So we have it on eBay, but at a ridiculous price because we'll only let them go.
I just put like a stupid, unbelievable price that no one is ever going to pay, so that if they do sell, it's like, okay, whatever. But I don't want to give them up. So that's
I would get those things graded and leave them the grading thing, and then like put it on the wall somewhere, like right at the front door. So it's one of the first things visitors see.
Yeah, that's a good idea. When we move into the city, because we're fully going to change up our house, that might be something we can do.
That's what we do.
Erin's supporting it now, but once we're off this, she won't let me put them up.
Yo, Aussie Thrifters in the house.
Yes, two Aussie Thrifters.
Well, how do you guys have like a cool way in Australia that you say what's up?
How's it going?
So that's like that's the coolest thing. So it's the same. It's the same.
Yeah. Well, I noticed that when I say "How's it going" to a lot of like Americans, they say "How's it going?" Like they get confused. I don't know if you guys do. You guys get confused when Australians say "How you going"? No.
No.
You're obviously the smarter ones then.
I think China would beg to differ. China is definitely the smartest country. Oh, I just said that out loud. Oh, if you unsubscribe,
Let's watch those thumbs.
you should stop judging people.
You know,
It was just some random thing I said. Why y'all tripping about that?
You're allowed to judge people if you're saying a positive thing. Saying people are smart isn't judging. Positive reinforcement.
So West Max Gary says that y'all say what's good. We
What's
say
good?
what's good too.
I don't think it's
Oh no, wait, we say what's good. So
Yeah,
West
yeah.
Max from here, all right.
Yeah, you guys have a way cooler way of talking amongst each other.
just talking in general.
Australians are just like their dads. Like we talk like our dads. So I don't know. We never really got cool.
Yeah, I talk like my dad.
Yeah. And when Australians, have you ever? You guys seem like you might be into hip hop and rap, obviously. Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Have you ever listened to Australian hip hop?
I might have, but I can't remember.
It's so bad.
The Australian
Is
accent rapping. Oh, it brings vomit to your mouth.
All right, so what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna search Australian rap. I'm gonna compose top 3 favorite songs that I find, and I'll post it on Instagram. I'll tag you guys.
Thank you.
I'll put it on the Bad Boys Instagram, so you guys should go definitely follow Bad Boys of Reselling Instagram. Link is in the description. Thank you very much. Yo, we got a little mama stalker in the house. What's up, little mama? That's Liz. This is awesome. Good day. You guys, do we have accents? Like for you right now, do I have an accent?
Yes.
Yeah, but we're very used to them because of TV.
Okay. Yeah. I think you guys' accents are just like the coolest accent, and it's one of the accents that I cannot mimic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's hands down the coolest accent.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just sounds real bogan, to be honest with you. Like
Do you know what bogans are?
Nope.
trash.
Like
Australia.
white trash. But
How you say it? Bogan?
bogan, yeah, bogan.
Okay.
I said bogan like an American.
I
Then.
know.
Bogan.
Like bogan.
You say bogan. I'm just gonna talk
Bogan.
like this for the rest of the video now.
And just
No.
don't do it. You sound better with your voice.
I sound better with Australian. Yeah. Sometimes it's really hard, like because you're so used to hearing the
You learn
American
something.
accent, that when you try to talk, like do a video and stuff, you sometimes end up putting like an American twang on your voice, and you got to delete it and then go stop talking like an American and talk like an Australian. So you've got to sort of almost remind yourself when you make content. It's hard.
It is hard.
That I think that's awesome. I think because like when I try to do an Australian or even like an English accent, I sound Jamaican. No matter what I do.
It's really hard not.
I try my best and it comes out Jamaican. Like,
Do you know what's really strange is that I've obviously.
I'll try right now.
You go.
See, I can't. I can't. Huh?
It's like you're about to break out in song.
I'm going to.
That was really good. Do you know what's really strange? I have an Australian accent, right?
Sorry, man.
And I did a music. Are you there? You got it?
Just nod your head.
Yeah.
Okay.
For them, everybody else is good, but me. I'm the one that's like.
I know.
I'm like,
What's going on?
When I was doing a music course, there was sometimes be like, hey, try and be more yourself and sing the song in an Australian accent. So it's closer to what your voice would be like. But trying to sing a song that's like every song is the American accent inflection. sing it in Australian, it made me sound retarded too. I was going Jamaican.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It is hard to remember to Australia.
Like, it's hard.
Yo, that's
Now,
awesome.
is it like for you guys over there? For us, like even in the state, I live in Ohio, so even like on the southern end of Ohio versus the northern end where I'm at, is the accents are even different there. Now, is the Australian accent like that too?
A tiny bit.
Well, it is because I'm from North Queensland and Erin's from down here originally. I was born and raised North Queensland. And we say like double O's like an EW. So school is actually school. And a pool.
You said the same thing twice.
Well, whatever.
I'll say one version. So I say school and you say
school.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. How do you say Cool Whip?
Cool Whip.
Okay, you say it normal.
We don't have Cool Whip.
Yeah, we don't. Do we have Cool Whip here?
Yeah.
How do you say it? Is it cool? Is it Cool Whip or Cool Whip?
No, Cool Whip.
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 Isn't that on the Family Guy?
Yeah, that's totally. I stole that. You heard that, Stewie?
Yeah, it's Stewie from Family Guy.
Yeah.
I remember that. What is it? Is it a whipped cream? Is it a cream cheese? What is it?
It's a Cool Whip.
What the fuck is that, bro?
Oh, okay. I understand the question now. It's whipped cream. It's just whipped cream. It comes in a tub. Like, I don't understand why, but it comes in a tub. I think it's because that's how they how do you say, they skimp you, you know, like they you know, you think it's in a tub, so it's a lot of Cool Whip, but it's really not, you know, because it's cool.
Like airy and like not much.
Yeah, it doesn't weigh nothing, man. It's Cool Whip, you know. So
like
yeah,
well, it's you've turned us off. Cool Whip.
I mean, if you've never tried it, definitely just get a bowl of big old container one day whenever you're in the States, and just grab a spoon and just eat away, man.
Yeah, you're gonna eat the whole damn thing, but yeah.
That's what we're gonna do when we fly to America. Is do they sell it at the airport? I literally want to walk off the plane to the Cool Whip.
Yeah, and you're definitely, if you come, you're just gonna come here and get bigger. That's because that's
Okay.
what we do here. We just eat.
Oh,
Americans, do y'all know Americans as big like eaters?
I know. Yeah, big eaters and just loud. Like whenever you're in a room in Australia, like whether it's waiting at a fast food joint or a restaurant, you can always hear the American. Always. Like in the corner somewhere, just being like obnoxious, little loud.
So y'all probably look at each other like, dang, Americans.
They're not saying anything rude, you know. They just very vocal.
I'm here.
I'm here in this room, you know. Like look at me. Yeah.
I'm here. I like that.
But when it comes to food, like Erin was just saying, our portion sizes are much smaller than you guys. Like our fast food joints and that, we don't have
Like a large fries would be like
that big. Where your large fries is like
You get 2 of those.
That's gold.
No, wait. Let me get 2 of those.
Yeah. Just 2 of the large fries, please.
With extra Cool Whip.
Oh God.
I'm sorry, sir. You want cool what?
Cool Whip.
Cool Whip on the fries. You want Cool Whip on the fries? Yes, I'm American and I said it very loudly. I want Cool Whip on my fries.
You gotta be loud, otherwise it doesn't happen.
So,
I'm glad you guys didn't take offense.
now, does anybody in the chat have any questions right now? I have a friend. I like to
They know
eat.
Kangaroo.
Who's Captain Kangaroo?
I don't know. Someone's asking, do we know Captain Kangaroo? I've never heard of that. Is that like?
Should I? I feel un-Australian.
Yeah,
right
I feel
now.
un-Australian now.
Somebody said, "Nah, you Aussies are loud."
That's Ben. Yeah, we are.
I'll take that.
You seriously don't know who Captain Kangaroo is?
No.
Stop.
Do you?
Yeah, I grew up on Captain Kangaroo.
I'm a Google Captain Kangaroo.
Why are you laughing? This is why Americans are loud. It's because of the Australian influence through Captain Kangaroo.
I don't know what it is.
I got no idea. Can you reference it? Tell us like what's it about?
From what I remember, and I could be wrong because it's a very vague memory for me because I was really little. But Captain Kangaroo, why is Jordan laughing? I did something in the chat.
Do they always eat it Outback?
Do you guys have an Outback out there? That's Captain Kangaroo.
What the fuck?
That's Captain Kangaroo.
What are you gonna see? Look at this shit. I was picturing a cartoon kangaroo that like had a superhero outfit on that like fought crime. I don't know who that is.
Who's that guy?
Middle-aged white guy.
It's a middle-aged dude with a funky haircut and a mustache. Did he have a mustache?
What's that?
Did he have a mustache? I thought I saw him.
Yeah, he's got like.
Oh man, America. God bless it.
That's so weird.
Yo, yeah, it was like I think it was like some sort of variety show from what I remember.
Well, it's 8 out of 10 on IMDb or whatever, so it can't be too bad.
Yeah, it's a very nostalgic thing. That's why I'm surprised, like that you guys didn't know about it because, Captain Kangaroo. That's from. Whew, I think that was from before my time, and I was watching like reruns or something when I was little.
1955 it started.
Was it based like? Did they talk Australian in an Australian accent?
Look, you know who Mr. Rogers is?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like a Mr. Rogers, but it's like a Mr. Rogers meets what's the other guy? Doctor Who? Is it
Yeah, I get the vibe.
It's like a Mr. Rogers and Doctor Who had a child, right? But wait, then that child, right? Just you know the damn, what's that show? It's like that child was raised by kangaroos, and then those kangaroos, right? Educated the child with Sesame Street. That's what that show is.
Grew up in America, but knowing the Australian way of life, but from the kangaroos.
Exactly.
Okay, cool.
And then Sesame Street.
We'll jot that down as a must-watch.
Yeah, and then like 1, ho, 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 ho. And then 2. Whoa.
Isn't that a vampire? That's a vampire. That's Dracula.
Yeah, but that's Sesame Street.
Speaking of Sesame Street, check this out.
What?
All right, let's see it.
What's it gonna be?
I found an Atari game. It's Sesame Street, but it's porno.
I wish it'd be worth more than this, but this is worth quite a bit actually. It's a 1970s Muppet light shade. I just found that recently. I don't know why I brought it over, but you were talking Sesame Street.
But that's cool though.
It's actually pretty aesthetically pleasing. It's pretty dope.
And it looks like it's in good shape too.
Yeah, 1970s. They go for stupid amounts online, but I haven't put it up yet. I've got to pull my finger out.
That's one of those things you're gonna put it right next to the Atari games.
Yeah, the porno games. Yeah, that can be for the porno games.
All right, let's see what people are saying in the chat. All right, another thing real quick. I'm uploading a video and I'm gonna talk about some craziness. But I don't know if he's gonna upload on time. So if it doesn't premiere after the show, I'll put it out tomorrow sometime, and you guys will get to watch it. It's pretty cool. But I talk about a bunch of craziness. I don't know what's gonna happen with that. I might lose subscribers. I might gain subscribers. I might lose subscribers during this show. Who knows? But hey, it's all good because it's all love.
It weans out the weak.
It does. It does. You win some, you lose some. What am I missing?
Did they know? Oh, do not be talking trash on Steve Irwin in my presence.
No.
Stingray man. But no, it's all good. No, I sadly never got to meet Steve. I wish I did though.
Steve was the man.
He was the man.
We do appreciate Steve.
I don't really like his kids though. They're a bit like robots. Yeah, like you know the way they talk. But you ever see him on Jimmy Kimmel and stuff? It's like, is this child a cyborg? What the fuck is going on?
It is kind of weird to see, you know, because it's cool that his kids, you know, kept on doing what he was doing, right? But it's so crazy that they know so much, but it is like they are kind of robotic. It's like
they don't have a personality. It's like they're doing this Steve Irwin impersonation that's not working.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird.
Yeah. But all the power to them. They do a lot of good things for Australia. Like they're the sort of famous people who genuinely actually do a lot of good. There's a lot of famous people out there who make out they're doing a lot, but those guys, they do a lot for Australia.
Yeah, that's why I appreciate them. You know what I'm saying? Like because I know that they do that, and they love what they're doing. They're carrying on what their father, you know.
He's a bit of a national treasure, Steve. Like you can really shit on our prime minister here, like the leader of our country. You can say you wish he was dead, whatever you want, and no one really cares. But if you say negative things about Steve Irwin, it's not a good time.
Yeah, I can imagine that. I can picture that. It's kind of like Cuba. In Cuba, if you say something bad about Fidel Castro, literally you go to prison for the rest of your life, man.
You guys in the States too, your political sort of stuff is so intense that it spews over into Australia, and then Australians have arguments about it. Like people here argue about American politics more than Australian politics. It's crazy.
Yeah, I could imagine the memes that come from Australia.
Yeah, it's good, man.
Like it's all right. So it's Donald Trump and Obama, and there's a tub of Cool Whip in between them, and they're arguing about whether it's Cool Whip or Cool Whip. That's the.
God, that's a pretty interesting image, anyway.
Yo, I see we got 63 people in the chat. If you're new here, welcome. Please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and hit the bell notification. And if you're new and you haven't subscribed to Retro Rescuers, to Mitchell and Erin, go ahead and subscribe to them and follow them on Instagram. Links are in the description. And give this a thumbs up. Look, I'll show it again. I don't wear this because it's pretty. It's a Mickey Mouse hat, right? I'm not known for wearing Mickey Mouse, but it just has a thumbs up on it. So do that. We got Justin Jacobs is here. What's up, Justin? So, what do you guys normally like? Would you prefer going to a thrift store, or do you guys have garage sales over there? That's a good question right there. Do you?
Yeah, we have garage sales here. We thrifting is probably only 50 to 40% of our actual stock sales sort of stuff. So garage sales are really good. They're probably better than thrifting in the sense of finding a bargain. But we honestly probably go to garage sales once every couple of months. It's not a big thing for us. So thrifting is definitely more our vibe than garage sales.
Yeah, I laughed after I asked you that question because after I asked you that question, the thought in my head was you saying to yourself, bro, what does this guy think? We live in a different world or something? Like, yeah, we got garage sales. It's a pretty common thing.
Yeah. We do have garages here and garage sales.
Nice.
It is the future, but it's not that far into the future?
We would have had a totally different conversation if your response to that would have been garage. Garage? What's a garage? Is that slang? Is that slang for Cool Whip?
That's kind of like you tell somebody from Miami that you have a basement.
Yeah, but yeah.
We don't have basements. I mean, some people do.
Some people do, but yeah, you guys have got attics. That's real cool. Like you guys find a lot of old treasures in the attic, whereas Australia, it's like, you mean in the roof? Like it's not the same thing.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that's right. I grew up. I remember the first time I saw a basement. It blew my mind. I was like, no way. There's a stairs down. Like you can go downstairs.
Yeah, there's always like somebody. I remember watching the original Jumanji movie, and his attic, like sort of area, like that was one of the first early memories. Going, what the hell? Like I remember thinking, Americans have got it cool, man. That's a world of its own up there.
Yeah. So I don't know if anybody has any questions in the chat. I haven't caught any. You texted me, Jordan. I haven't caught any questions, but you guys got any questions for us? Maybe.
I would like to know, do you buy, for us anyway, a lot of people in the reselling community in Australia don't seem to do it, but do you do a lot of private sales in the sense of like buying people's collections and things like that? Is that something you sort of do, or are you strictly thrifting and garage sales?
I think that for each of us is a different answer. I'll let Oscar answer first.
Yeah, if somebody has collections of collectibles, if the price is right, I'll definitely buy it. I recently bought a collection of NASCAR collectibles.
Oh yeah.
Dale Earnhardt Sr. And I just bought the whole lot. And I know that this person, he was opening up a store, and it was going to be all dedicated to, collectibles. And then he was receiving a lot of product on consignment from people that had large collections that I guess their wives made them get rid of it.
Check it out.
I took advantage of that, and I snatched the whole NASCAR collection for $170, and then I'm looking at well over probably $2,000 return on that.
Wicked. Yeah, I don't see it much, so that's why I was just curious.
Yeah.
Jordan, I don't know. I try to buy, like what I've been doing since, especially because I just moved from Miami over here to Tennessee, and that's basically, it's like a 15 hour drive, but it took me 30 hours. Long story. I made a big video about it, but over here is just totally different the way you source. Everything's so far apart. And the thrifting just in my area isn't that great because it's a tourist destination, and the prices are ridiculous, man. I mean, you could buy it on eBay and sell it to them, and they can still
make profit.
Like, I got a deal for you. I'm gonna give you a bunch of stuff, But for the most part, I haven't been able to find anything here. But in Miami, I'm somebody that I believe in building relationships, getting to know people, and having real relationships with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not just business, When it comes to business, I like to keep it where it's like, you have something, I'll help you sell it. So I'll do consignment for people. And then there's people that do have collections that want to get rid of them. And, it's always an opportunity to look for that, because there's people that do that. They just want to sell their collections because
all at once.
They either need the money or they're storage unit buyers, and that's how they flip stuff. They'll find collections and then they flip them online, and
that's cool. No, that's like I said, that's a real big part of the way we sort of make a lot of our money, and I think a lot more people should be doing it. But it's cool. You sound like you're already onto it, so that's a good thing.
No, yeah, definitely. I mean, because I remember I was watching a video of yours. I think it was an older video where you guys went and bought a big old collection from some dude. Yeah. And he was just coming out with bags and bags of stuff. I used it for the intro, for the little promo.
Yeah, that was cool. It was he was about to have a baby, and they needed a bunch of space in their house. So he didn't want to sort of have to list a million little individual toys and that. So we did a pretty big bulk deal. That was cool.
Nice. So you guys do that all the time? Like that's your favorite? Is it safe to say that's your favorite way to like source stuff?
Yeah, that's the bread and butter for us. Just large sums of money offered to people seems to be a lot better than driving to a million thrift stores trying to find something. But you do make a much bigger profit finding those good things in the thrift. So a bit of give and take.
Now, do you guys do storage units over there? Like, do you have?
I wish. We don't really have anything. We have like police auctions and things like that where
storage unit ones.
There is storage unit ones, but
it's not big over here. And I think there's a lot of trash.
Yeah, it's really bad. You guys have got it so good over there.
We just don't have any history here. So it's like hard for people to keep things in a shed for a long time and it be worth something. It's probably just like bags of clothes and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could imagine because I mean, yeah, USA is known for their consumerism, if that's a word. I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's the word.
That's a word. Whoa, my chair just fell back.
That's the correct word. Consumerism.
Is it? Is it consumerism or consumerification?
Consumerism. You're right the first time.
Okay. Yeah, Americans are known for spending money on stuff they don't need constantly. It's a big deal over here. I mean, we buy everything from everywhere, you know.
And in a country for such a long time, we're just like a baby new country.
Yeah, we're only just over 100 years old, so it's hard to find like super rare old stuff because it's not that old compared to other countries.
I mean, we're kind of a new country too, you know. We're like the teenage older brother.
Yeah, you're the older cousin. Yeah,
the Teenage Mutant Ninja country.
Exactly.
So, growing up, I want to know if there's any like cartoon shows. You know, like I grew up on Captain Planet. You know, Jordan talked about Rugrats, Ninja Turtles, Ghostbusters,
Rocko's Modern Life.
But is there anything in Australia? Because this could be good information for people in the States or just around the world, period, to know of something from, you know, that's vintage or whatever that you can't find anywhere because it makes it that much rarer. You know what I'm saying?
Are you meaning like a show that was made in Australia, like an old cartoon from Australia only?
Yeah.
Or something really popular here?
Yeah, something that probably wouldn't be seen outside of Australia, you know, typically, especially back then, 30 years ago.
To be honest, Australia didn't really have any cartoons, but we had a really cool show called Around the Twist. Have you ever heard of that?
Nope.
Yeah, it's just pretty much a variety show where a bunch of weird stuff happens about ghosts and just that sort of weird stuff. If you want to see how our childhoods were traumatized by this show, I suggest checking it out. It's some of the episodes you're watching, you're going, this was made for kids. Like, we had a very relaxed upbringing when it came to our children's show. There wasn't really many rules. It was cool. So Round the Twist, check that out.
Sure.
Did you have like a cartoon or a show? Round the Twist, probably?
Not an Australian one.
Yeah. I think, I don't know if you can see my tatty here, tatty slip, but there's Super Ted.
Hold on. Let me pop you up.
There we go. So this guy here, Super Ted. God, it's like back to front, yeah. So that was a show, but that's a British cartoon. It wasn't an Australian cartoon, but it was very popular here. So you probably will maybe find some of that stuff in the States from Super Ted, but I doubt you'll find any Around the Twist.
I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah, check it out. It's excellent. Yeah, two Aussie thrifters. They know what we're talking about.
What are based on Paul Jennings' book? What do you mean by that?
Paul Jennings was an author, or still is an author, and he wrote the Round the Twist books, and then they got made into a television series.
Now, Kent asked if y'all know Indiana Jones. Is it safe to say that Australia, right, you guys are very familiar with like American, entertainment.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
majority of what we watch.
Okay.
yeah. We're like the America's little brother. Like we sort of everything in America just comes to us a little bit later than you guys
Like
get it.
Australia doesn't have that many TV shows or movies that are like good.
Except for Mad Max.
Mad Max.
Yeah, so that's an Aussie movie.
But wait, that's an Australian movie?
Yeah, the original Mad Max.
Oh, the original one.
It was made in Australia by an Australian.
Oh wow! I didn't know that, man. That's cool.
Yeah,
I didn't know.
Yeah,
that.
I don't know if the new one is. No. I don't think it's made in Australia, but the original Mad Max is an Australian movie.
Cool. Scooby Doo, Jetsons.
Yeah, the first one, 1979.
Yeah, released.
Yo, Merry Deathy Deals.
Oh, here we go. Now we're back.
$3 super chat, and you guys know this guy right here. She says, "Now that's not a knife. This is a knife." Our Australian influence.
Big brother.
Huh?
I can see. Oh, it's really chat.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you, man. It's my fault. It's me. It's not you.
I can't hear anything.
You can't hear me?
Yeah.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
That was so delayed, but I know what you're trying to say. And yes, we know who Crocodile Dundee is.
All right, cool.
They're falling apart. It's falling apart. The sneaker pimp's still here, but everyone else is gone.
So you guys
Is it us?
Can you see us at all, or are we like blurry and not showing?
I can hear you.
Yo, guys,
God.
holy screen lag, fat man. Holy screen lag, fat man. Yo, it's probably me. Listen, I'm gonna try to end this before it gets any worse, because for some reason there's a lot of lag right now. And there they go. Do you guys hear me, Oscar, Jordan?
Yeah, you're good, man.
Oh, okay. We see you. Well, Alex is playing Quiet American. So it is me. So the people in the chat, it's me. It's me. I told you from the very beginning of the show that it's not you. It's me. And I'm going to see if they pop back in. And let me keep an eye on the background. Because they had an issue with their internet last night. So they were hooked up to their phone. I'm just putting it out there. You know, this is all about truth, and we're telling the truth on this show. So we might have lost them. I'm gonna give them a little bit to come back.
Yeah, their phone might have died too. They
It could
have been on their phone.
It could have been their phone. I mean, for now, this is what I'm gonna say. Big things are happening. Things keep changing. We got a new intro. We're trying to figure out how to make it work. So we're gonna be putting the intro every show. The other thing is, there they are. They're back.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
This is beautiful.
This is way better than what it was before. I don't know what's going on. Our home internet's down. We're using the mobile phone. It's all good now.
Well, I mean, you guys are awesome. And I want anybody in the chat that hasn't heard me say it already, I'm going to say it again. If you're not subscribed and following them on YouTube and Instagram, the links to their social media is in the description. So is the link and James Aaron Smith, the best moderator in the whole entire world, this side of Australia, because I don't know if there's a James Aaron Smith in Australia or not, and I don't want to offend him. So, there's also a link to the Bad Boys of Reselling Instagram account. We just opened that. We'll be growing it little by little. Also, if you are interested in being on the show, know somebody that would be a good fit for the show, you can reach out to us.
Hit them up.
Yeah, I would love to have them on. I think they're awesome. Two Aussie thrifters, hit me up, send me a DM, email me, send me a postcard all the way from Australia. The address is also in the description. And if you guys got like stuff you want to send the Bad Boys, the reseller, now we could pop open in on live, cards or tons and tons of cash. You can go ahead and send it to us directly to the address that's also in the description. What else? Subscribe to everybody on the panel, and let's keep going. No.
Two Aussie put on their cables.
Who's got a bathroom, baby?
Where's he? Oh, he's going to the bathroom?
Yeah.
Take us with you. So, Erin, now that he's not here, tell us the truth.
He's fine.
Yo, so do you guys ever travel to the state? Have you ever?
No, we've both never been. We really want to. We were thinking about doing like a little thrift road trip, and we were actually going to do it for our honeymoon because we're getting married in 2 weeks.
Oh no! Congratulations!
Thank you.
Let's get some love in the chat for their soon-to-be wedding and their marriage and all that stuff in the chat. Show some love. Send some super chats like Storage Legends did. What's up, Guapo Chapo? What's up, y'all? Bad Boys in the house. What's up, man? Thank you for the super chat. So what were you saying? I'm sorry, Erin.
But I don't remember now. What was I saying? Oh, we were gonna do it for our honeymoon. Go to the States for a little road trip, but then we just we got lazy.
That happened.
Yeah.
It's really hard. I mean, when you really think about like how much you got to walk to get to the States, I mean, who wants to walk that much?
I'm sorry, as a bike, you get tired just thinking about it.
I mean, I'm sorry.
What? You go.
Okay, I'll go. No, you go. No, I'll go. No, wait. Let's go together. Yo, how far is the trip on an airplane again? Do we know?
Something hours.
Yeah, 25 hours, 24 hours, something like that. Yeah, it's crazy.
You better give me a ton of Cool Whip if you're going to put me on an airplane for 25 hours.
I know. It's far. It's really far.
Yeah, it's such a, like if you plan to go there for a week or something, 3 or 4 of those days is almost the traveling. So
that's wow.
You got to take that into account. It's such a hard trip to organize.
I think it's worth it though. I mean, especially if you've never done something like that, it's probably worth it. Try it out.
Totally. We would really we really want to.
I notice in the States, like I'll be watching one of the like an American thrifting channel, and you'll find them. They'll find shirts or clothes, and then put them back like nah. But here, that stuff that you are like nah and chuck it back. That's big money here. So it's like. Fuck, we need to just get there and literally load a van full of these shirts you guys don't want and then bring them back here and sell them to the Australian plebs because we're obviously not up with it. Like the stuff you guys don't think is that cool here is like gold. So send it all our way, please.
Nice.
We got to send them a box.
Do it.
20 by 20 by 20.
Do it. Oscar will do it too. That's what's crazy. Oscar's crazy, man.
I'll do it.
Dude. I until you see the postage costs of what things cost to send to Australia, you don't want to do that.
Yeah, that's what I first thought. My first thought was like,
do you guys sell? Do you sell things to Australia?
Yeah, but it's different. I've sold to Australia. I've sold to Puerto Rico, India, or something like that. But I know I sold to Australia recently. And all it cost me was I think it was $17 or $20 to ship it because it went straight to Kentucky, and from there, I don't care what it did. It was out of my hands.
Global
What
ship.
was it? A shirt or an item?
No, I'm trying to remember what it was. I don't know if it was the drum machine. It was either the drum machine or it was something else that I sold. It was a heavy item though. It was
That's pretty cheap.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Maybe it's just stuck sending from Australia out.
no,
for
but
us,
what it is the global shipping program.
yeah.
program. So it goes straight to, and I live in Tennessee, which Kentucky is the next state right above me. So it's just a few miles up, pretty much. So just send it there, and then they have a warehouse and a system, and they deal with that. But once it gets there, it's gone, and I got my money, and they can't do nothing about it. Like I'm thinking of starting an eBay store and just putting where I can only ship to out of the country, and just do fake items, like take pictures of really nice stuff, and then just put crap in a box and just send it. Like, can't do nothing.
So you want to be a scammer, pretty much. That's good. You got to hustle somewhere. You got to make money. As long as it's not Kobe clothing, then you're allowed. It's okay. People will be okay with it. But if you try and sell some Kobe gear, you fucking scumbag, don't you dare.
Oh man, people are gonna hate the video that I'm gonna drop. People are gonna hate me, man. I'm telling you. I said my mind, bro. I spoke my mind, and I don't know if it's gonna drop after this or tomorrow morning, but it's gonna drop.
Can't wait.
This is all I'm gonna say. This is all I'm gonna say. People need to have more positive mentalities. People are way too negative. They go straight for the negative, and they don't see the good in everything. It's hard, though. It's hard. It's a touchy subject because it's hard to see the good in everything. It's very difficult. It's a lot easier to see the bad in everything. So when something that tragic happens, obviously it's a very touchy subject. But if you try really hard, you can see the good. And the good is that you'll have to see the video. You'll have to see the video. And I'm not gonna say nothing else, but you're either gonna hate me, or you're gonna love me, or you're just gonna understand, or maybe you're just gonna be like, you know what? You have your opinion, I have mine. I like your weird. It's all good.
That's the way it should be.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get angry at someone for saying their opinion as long as it's honest. I might not agree with it, but you got to respect people being honest.
Yeah. Yo, Glenn, I have not been to the bins, man. I have not left much.
Yeah. Talbot's mom.
Talbert's mom.
They just said when we go to the US, you need to bring empty luggage. Yeah, that's the plan. Just empty suitcases, and that way we can fill them when we're there.
That's what I would do. That's a smart move. Oh my God, land your plane, Alex. Send to the pirate for a good word. Flippin Adventure says you should never ever hate someone because they have an opinion.
True.
Facts.
Huh? I was saying. Oh, I can probably reach.
That's messed up. I don't mean to give me a. I'm sorry.
Reading a few of these comments, it's funny, but it's harsh.
25-cent Friday. Yo, I gotta go there. Whatever 25-cent Friday is, I'm going. Whether it's clothes or food, 25-cent anything is good.
Best we get here is dollar days, so 25 cents. That would be a dream.
Dollar days. Oh, that's something I wanted to ask y'all. Over there, y'all use, because I've seen you say dollars, right? So you guys use US dollars, or do you have like your own currency system?
It's dollary dues. So it's just a dues on the end, like dollary dues.
Dollary dues. That is so funny.
So it's like So yeah, it's like dollars, but it's like dollary dues.
He's lying.
Stop. No, you got me. I totally believed you, dude.
I can see you were like, oh
I know.
yeah.
He's like, oh yeah, he didn't want to offend you. No, we've got just called Australian dollar. We've got our own currency, and it's shitter than yours. Like if we want to buy something in America, it's a lot more for us.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
So,
I think it's like,
so your dollar is worth less than our dollar.
Yeah.
it's like 80 cents or 75
to your
cents.
dollar.
So no. Mm-hmm.
So like if you were if something was like $10 in America, it'd be like $22 here.
No,
right?
that's double. It'd probably be like, if it was $10 in America, it'd be like 16, 15 here.
There you go.
Yeah.
So good, my man.
So, because I've seen you guys buy stuff, and I'm like, man, that's $4 for a video game. That's kind of a lot of money to me. Like,
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah,
I like a lot. But for us, it's
if you lived in Australia with all the stuff you've thrifted, you'd be a kingpin. That's what a lot of people don't understand. Is like we find this nostalgic pop culture figurines and stuff, but you guys can find that every day. And I notice when I'm selling Ninja Turtle stuff, especially in the States, I'll get on American eBay, and it's like they sell for $6, $7 each. But here, it's like $29. Like we can sell figurines you guys get a couple of bucks for nearly $50 sometimes, just because if they buy it from the States, the postage plus the item is still going to end up being more expensive. So that's a little sort of thing that we get into.
See, the currency at the moment is 67 US cents to 1 Aussie dollar.
Yeah, I saw that. Hold on, I'm trying to see it.
Well, then they would actually absolutely shit their pants if they saw what I do in my videos then.
Yeah, man.
I buy stuff for literally a penny.
I don't know what a penny is.
Oh,
It's 100th of an American dollar.
yeah.
Right.
So, okay.
Yeah, we don't have that. We've only got 5 cents, 10 cents, 20 cents.
1 cent.
Yeah, we don't have 1
No,
cent.
we used to, but they got rid of them.
Yeah, the 1 cent. This man
Pointless.
he fills up shopping carts and he rings it up in the cash register. It's like 15 cents, 22 cents. And then if you were to consider what the return on that investment is, you're talking about thousands %.
Yeah.
That's so good, man. Yeah, you obviously know how to play the game as well to find those sort of deals. We struggle.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ken is right, man. I'm thinking of because I have a buddy of mine that does currency exchange, right? Like he does currency trading.
Forex.
Yeah, the dude makes money, man, and all he does is sit at home. And it's sad because you see him show up to the house and he's all comfortable. Like he looks like he hasn't done nothing all day, but he's full of energy, like he's just a happy guy. And then you ask him like, well, what are you doing? He's like, I'm gonna go work for like an hour. And I'm like, okay. And then he starts showing you numbers. And he's like, this is what I made last week. I only worked 1 hour. And he's like $3,000, because he has it set up to where people, like he has like a system with like robots and stuff. And he doesn't do nothing. He sets things up. And he goes to football game and he goes, then he comes back home. He's like,
whatever that is, I want to do that.
That's insane.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
It's Forex. What you're doing is you're buying and selling the currency at specific points where you're actually making money.
Yeah.
There's robots.
Yeah.
It lets you know now's the time for you to sell Chinese yen, and then you're gonna want to buy the pound, and then the euro, dollar, and then through all that whole exchange, you're making money, and then you just don't do anything.
Cool. So you're pretty much making money off money.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Exactly.
That's a good concept.
Yeah.
Thrifting Goomba, from what I understand, is legal. I mean, I don't really ask people, hey, is what you're doing legal? Like I didn't ask him, but I'm pretty sure it's legal because I heard multiple people talk about it, and there's people that's what they do for a living. I'm not sure if he hires robots or actual people, but
They'll be doing it.
he has 20 robots under his bed, and he just pulls them out. He names them. They all have names, so he feels normal. I'm gonna show that comment, Eric.
Go, Eric. Let's see, Eric. I don't know.
Look up on top of the show. So yeah, Siosa sells. Lisa, I would love to hook up with you. Go out there, get the 25-cent stuff, man. I like the adventure. You know what I'm saying? And that's something, at least for me, moving out here, I've learned. There's different ways you can do things. So I've had to learn new ways to source, and I've never sourced on Facebook Marketplace before. Or
yeah, you got to try that out. That's a really good one.
Yeah, I bought a PlayStation 1. I'm not gonna, it's in the video. Yeah, you guys in the chat, watch the video when it comes out. So I don't want to spoil it.
So do you guys have like families in that, or are you like single dudes doing a thrift life?
I'm a 40-year-old virgin.
Oh, okay. Well, that's all right. At least you got more time for thrifting. That's the attraction.
No, I'm married, 2 kids.
2 kids, married, cool.
Yeah,
do you do thrifting, the reselling thing full time for you?
No, I work full time, and then I do the reselling and YouTube part time. Yeah.
Cool.
Beautiful.
So it's it really throws a monkey wrench in life trying to do all that.
Yeah, all at once. Yeah, especially with kids, man. More power to you. I can't believe it. It's obviously a lot of hard work.
Yeah, it's rough. Oscar does the same thing though.
Yeah, I'm married. I have a full-time job. I have a 12-year-old daughter. I'm in school, and then I resell full-time because I consider that a full-time job as well. I work full-time, and then I resell full-time because as soon as I'm done with the first one, it's full-time reselling after that.
Wow, that's some working. Some work ethic.
Work ethic, yeah. I just love seeing like families who also do the reselling thing on top of their work, and then they can just like live a bit luxurious every now and again and stuff. It sort of really does bring up the income into your house. Like I noticed a lot of families are finally taking their kids on big holidays and all that sort of stuff that they never normally would be able to do just from, even just a small amount of reselling can change your life. It's so cool.
Yeah. Meredethy Deals wants to know what you're going to school for, Oscar.
Getting my master's in hospitality management and international real estate. So double major, double master.
Double degree.
Yeah, when he owns his first hotel, I'm gonna be what was it?
You're gonna be the director of marketing.
That's gonna be me.
There you go. Is that because he's a 40-year-old virgin and he's gonna be sticking to his job?
Well, once he owns a hotel, I will no longer be a 40-year-old virgin.
Oh, yeah, that's very true. You just grab him by the pussy.
Yes. No, I'm single, man. I'm free, man. Yeah, that's me, man. I got no kids that I know of. That's just being honest. Like I'm not even. When I say that, I don't even mean that as a joke. Like I'm waiting for the day to come that there's like I'm being 55, 60 years old, and there's a grown person just knocking on my door, like, "Hey, Dad." Like, yeah, I'm telling you, that's the life I lived before, man. It's the life I lived before.
Is that reason a lot?
But yeah, I'm single, man. I'm single, and I was working full time, and I just recently left everything behind.
Oh, cool.
Good on you.
Yeah, that's sort of what I did. You just got to take that jump. Obviously, if you've got kids, it makes it so much. You can't be doing that if you've got kids to worry about. But if you're just by yourself, then all the power to you. It is scary to jump out of normality, that's for sure.
Brokeback Mountain, bro. Nah, nah, it's not happening. Oh wait, my bad. Where's the comment at? I gotta put that comment out there. Where'd it go? I can't find it. But yeah, show me some love too. I didn't mean to put that up there. I'm telling you, he's an awesome moderator. Every one of the moderators, everybody that's got a blue wrench is awesome. Just James just puts in that extra little oomph. But
Yeah, he's getting it done.
there it is. No, it did it again. Wait,
Just
this one.
there it is.
There we go.
He said Brokeback Mountain. I don't know what I mean.
That wasn't a bad movie.
I like it.
Oh, pretty good movie, right? It had like horses and cowboys or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I showed it to you.
You did.
Yeah, man. When he smelled the jacket.
Are
You know, it's like, that was his love. They fucking bashed him. He's dead. Yeah, it was hard. Yeah. Crushed me.
Yeah, I just noticed that we've been live for an hour and a half.
Oh my god.
That was so fun.
Yeah, it's to me time flew by. I didn't even realize. But you guys want to keep going a little bit longer? You guys want to end this here? You got stuff to do?
I think we've got around another 10 minutes before, because I've got another live thing with a gentleman on Instagram today. So I just don't want to be, even though you guys do take a pretty special place in my heart, I don't want to push him to the side for the Bad Boys.
You're a celebrity, bro. You're a celebrity. Where's it gonna be at? We'll tell people go check it out if they want.
Kind of retro. I'll bring up his page so you can look at his name. There we go. If my phone wants to work. Check out.
Let me do this thing.
Retro. Go check him out. I've never done a live on Instagram before, so we'll see how that goes. But I'll have to hit him up, see what's going on.
Wanting to know
Awesome,
retro.
yeah, definitely everybody in the chat. If you want to go check them out, go check them out. They're gonna be on there after this, and we'll do any final questions from people in the chat while you guys are typing your questions. If you have any. Oh look, there's one. Callan's Aussie Magnet Fishing, cool name, wants to know, retro, have you guys tried storage? I think we asked that already, right?
Yeah, we'll repeat it. We haven't ourselves. We've looked into it, and when we were doing a bit of research, it just didn't look worth it to us. But we definitely want to, for fun, have a gamble one day and chuck like $500 at something just for a play. But definitely wanting to try it out in the future. And if you have any,
so do you know if you have any like hookups for storage units?
Let us know, like a good place. Yeah.
Kalen's Aussie Magnet Fishing. Let us know. I'm assuming you're Aussie.
Yeah.
So yeah, if anybody else got any questions in the chat, go ahead and type them in there. And I want to thank the people that have given us super chats. We really appreciate it. Really helps out the channel. Do you guys have any final questions or words?
We got a Thrifting Goomba here is asking how much do we sell out of the country? We're a bit dog when it comes to out of the country. We sell a lot outside the country, but we put a bit of extra on the postage because of the annoyance of it. Like we were complaining about before, in Australia, when you got to send items overseas, it just turns into such a stuff around. Like every time we send something to China, there's a 50% chance it's going to get stopped somewhere, end up back in our house, and then just a big stuff around. So we do sell outside of the country, but we just make sure to put a pretty high premium on the postage to cover that annoying stuff.
Now you have to fill out a commercial invoice and everything whenever you ship out of the country, right?
Yeah. Yeah, the United States and China for us, it's like proper paperwork, whereas
and then they have to type it in.
Yeah,
and it's actually really annoying because the post office for China and America, we give them a piece of paper with everything on it that they usually just attach to parcels, but they physically have to type in the information on the spot with you to send something to China and America. So it just takes like so long.
Yeah, instead of just handing a parcel over, they've got to literally, like Erin just said, type it all out again. Some strict, crazy rule America and China have.
That's wild.
That's crazy.
Flippin' Adventures. Yeah, we're all good, man. Thanks for the concern. The fires have happily died down.
Cool.
Everyone just stopped talking about it when the coronavirus started happening.
Yeah, Corona's more
That's
on the
crazy, right?
Yeah.
It's just one thing after the other, hysteria.
We all have that. That's proof that ADD is worldwide.
Yeah. The takeover. Cool. No one else has any more questions. I think we're gonna skaboot.
All right, cool. So yeah, let's end this thing then. Jordan, Oscar, you guys want to say something real quick so that they can go on and do what they got to do?
Yeah, I just want to say thank you guys for coming on with us. It's been a lot of fun. I'd like to thank everybody on the chat as well for being a good sport, putting up with our shenanigans. For always being here with us every weekend, Saturday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Remember to have fun. You got to love what it is that you're doing, enjoy, and have fun with what it is that you're doing. That's one of the things that we try to bring through this show to you guys.
Jordan?
Yeah, right. That's the reason we said yes.
I just want to thank you guys for coming on with us. I know I had a blast. I laughed until I cried, so I had a great time. I appreciate you guys, and I appreciate everybody in the chat. And like Oscar said, dealing with all our shenanigans. And to go off of what he said, just enjoy life. Enjoy your life. Enjoy the little things.
Enjoy the little things. And I want to thank you guys also for being here, hanging with us. Hopefully we can do this again in the future. I don't want to take up too much more of your time. We really appreciate you for taking that time to hang with us. And thank you to everybody in the chat. And don't forget, subscribe and follow them on Instagram and what's that other thing? YouTube. And follow the new Bad Boys on Instagram. And there's something I forgot and I'm gonna forget it. And I think I'm just gonna say forget it because I forgot it. And thank you guys for watching. Till next. Oh yeah, this Bad Boys of Reselling, right? This is where all the resellers come together and do stuff and talk a little bit about reselling, but mainly just get to know people and all that great stuff. Whatever, man. Y'all already know, man. It's Bad Boys of Reselling. Alex, Fatman The Flipper, your friendly neighborhood fat man, saying peace, money, love.
Thanks for having us. We love you. It's been a blast.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.